Greetings, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Bible Q&A. Today we're discussing, what does it mean to fear God? Sometimes, when fear is used in the Bible, it means what we think it does, being afraid of something. There is no fear in love, but perfect love casteth out fear, because fear hath torment. He that feareth is not made perfect in love. 1 John 4, verse 18. Fear came upon me, and trembling, which made all my bones to shake. Job 4, verse 14. However, that's just fear we have in the world. Fearing God has nothing to do with being afraid of Him. Rather, fearing God means respecting the ways of Jehovah and respecting His commandments, following them. As it was said by the psalmist, "Ye that fear the Lord, praise Him, all ye the seed of Jacob. Glorify Him, and fear Him, all ye the seed of Israel." Psalms 22, verse 23. It's hard to praise someone that scares you to death, so this verse is obviously meaning that we should worship God. A nice verse that uses fear in both senses is this one from Exodus. "And Moses said unto the people, Fear not, for God is come to prove you, and that His fear may be before your faces, that ye sin not." Exodus 20, verse 20. The first fear is being afraid, which is why Moses tells them to not fear. There were these big things happening, so they were afraid. But then afterwards he says, that His fear may be before your faces, that ye sin not. This has to be about worship, because worship is about not sinning. One example of a person who feared God was David. David respected God and believed that he knew best. He used the ephod to talk to God whenever he needed to make a tough decision, according to 1 Samuel 23, verse 9 and 30, verse 7. The ephod would have helped when he went to sleep with Bathsheba, but he tried his best. Another example is Jesus. Christ feared God because he respected God's authority in matters. "I can of mine own self do nothing. As I hear, I judge, and my judgment is just, because I seek not mine own will, but the will of the Father which hath sent me." John 5, verse 30. We can also look at Luke 22, verse 42, and Matthew 20, verses 20 to 24. Both of these characters were not afraid of God. Their relationships with God were full of respect. Therefore, my advice would be that if you are afraid of God, you might need to tweak your relationship with Jehovah, because chances are you won't be a very good Christian. God doesn't like people who worship Him because they are afraid of what He might do. He wants people that will love Him and keep His commandments. That is the true fear of God. And that is where I'm going to stop with this Bible Q&A. What does it mean to fear God? Fearing God means listening to Jehovah and obeying His commandments. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe.